Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tank be chopping, and I'm back with another haircut tutorial. Alright guys, what we gonna be doing on this cut is a number 3 on top and a taper. As you can see, we are doing a kid's cut. So nonetheless guys, I'm using my Chameleon Boost FX. I got my number 3 guard on the clipper, and what I'm doing right now is going over the top of my client's head, getting it all down to that desired length. And y'all know how your boy does it, man. I like to go a little shorter on the sides, so I'm gonna take that number 2 guard and get the sides down to number 2, even though I know the top is number 3. It's just something I like to do. I just feel that it gives my haircuts, you know, a little twist, and I feel that it makes the haircuts look a little better, so that's the reason why I do it. So nonetheless guys, as y'all can see, I'm going over the sides with that number 2 like I said earlier, and then you can adjust your lever as needed once you get, you know, closer to that crown. Once you get closer to the crown of the parietal ridge area, just so it fades into that number 3 a little easier. Now I'm gonna take my trimmer, set in my initial bald guideline where I'm gonna do my taper. Now he doesn't have a dominant C cup. You know, a lot of kids don't have super dark lineups. So I'm just gonna take all that off. I'm not gonna worry about no C cup. And I'm gonna go ahead and line him up behind the ear since I already have the trimmer in my hand. Now that is done, I'm gonna get the taper to a shaver length, you know what I'm saying, nice and bald. And now I'm gonna go on with my clipper all the way open, setting in my next section. And once I set that section in there, I'm gonna start to adjust my lever closed little by little, working my way down. So by the time my lever is all the way closed, that bottom line should be completely erased. And a lot of times guys, tapers and fades seem to come together easier on kids. A lot of times, not all the time. But now I'm going in with my number 1 guard lever all the way open, basically setting in another section, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going in with my clipper all the way open first, and then I'm gonna close my lever and attack that bottom line. And like I said guys, sometimes when you do kids, the fade just seems to blend quicker and easier, and in this case that is what happened. And y'all gonna see this blend come together real quick. This isn't gonna be a long tutorial, just something easy, you know, easy to follow. Now I'm going in with my 0 guard or my half guard lever all the way open, attacking that bottom line in that previous section, and then I'm gonna close my lever little by little until that line gets blended out. And once that is done, I'm gonna go on with my 1.5 guard lever open, clean up behind the ear, then I'm gonna close my lever, and I'm doing the same thing. And this 1.5 guard is really gonna blend into what I did previously with my number 2. And then you can adjust your level, like I said guys, if you feel it's needed. Sometimes you don't have to, sometimes you do. It just depends on the hair texture. And now I'm gonna go back in with my 1 guard, just doing some more detail work. As y'all can see, that taper has pretty much came together, so I'm just going in and cleaning up, you know, doing some small detail work in this blend, adjusting my lever open and closed, using some corner blending, you know what I'm saying, using different techniques to really get this blend to come together. Now I'm gonna move on to my lineup, and as y'all can see, I am using my Chameleon Boost FX, setting in that lineup, working my way over to that vertical bar. And like I said earlier guys, he doesn't have like a dominant lineup, you know, where his vertical bar and his C cup was. So you want to be careful there. You don't want to push it too far back. You just want to take your time, you know, use that trimmer, let the trimmer do the work, and then see how everything is looking. Alright, so now that is done, I'm gonna go back in and do a little more detail work. I like to line up my clients first and then go back in and do some more detail work. And basically when I lined him up, I realized that I wanted to bring this taper a little higher, so I'm using my half guard, and that's what I'm doing, is I'm basically just raising this taper up a little bit. So I went in with my half guard, and now I'm going in with my 1 guard, going in with my lever open first, and just try to blend this into what I did earlier with my 1.5 guard. And it may or may not come together. If it doesn't, and obviously that's what I'm doing here, is I didn't feel that it came together all the way. So I'm using my 1.5 guard now, and I'm just blending what I just did with my 1 into the top. And that's basically what I did here guys. And now what I'm doing here is I'm moving on to some razor work. I didn't record the opposite side of the haircut. I would have liked to, but you know, when you're recording kids, sometimes you just gotta hurry up, you know what I'm saying? I didn't wanna, you know, keep moving the camera and moving him to be in frame. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna record one side, you know, get the razor work. And as y'all can see, that's what I'm doing here. And you don't have to use the razor on kids guys. Sometimes it's obviously, it's actually a good idea not to, but since he's pretty still, you know what I'm saying, I decided to use the razor on him just to get these lines a little sharper. And remember guys, you want to make sure you're stretching that skin tight. taking your time. As you can see, I'm taking my time, going nice and slow, just being real consistent, making sure I don't have to go over his hairline too much. I don't want to cause any irritation, so I'm just going over it as many times as I need, but not going over it continuously over and over. Hope that makes sense. But nonetheless, guys, check it out. This is how my client came into the shop looking, and this is the finished product. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut in the comment section. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. Remember, guys, if you're in the Houston, Texas area and you want a haircut from your boy, you can go to my website, tankbchopping.com. You can book there. If you see any tools in this video that you like, Babyliss Pro tools, you can go to their website, babylesspro.com. Use my discount code TANK10. I know it wasn't working last week, but hopefully we got all that situated. But nonetheless, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.